format tough, right? If you're able, like, you lose 2 matches and you're out, and now they're taking liberty, doing some work, and Lou is going to be picked off. RRQ now, great rotate. Oh, Lou, Unbridled Outburst, gets the nice little 2-man stun with that board. The Stampede, though, the Tyrant he's taken away by Bai, and now Weera is going to continue on trying to do the damage, but Senku has already been killed. They've got 2 members of RRQ. Lex is actually limping away, but it looks like Xinglin is all by himself trying to fight. He gets the pick up onto Weera, and Xinglin says, come at me, bro.
And that was not looking too on this Byron, making a focal point to the Weera.
Oh, but they find Lex, and it looks like Lanfang. I mean, Xinglin might have baited him out, thought that we had the numbers with the life lead. So you gotta ensure that they go, but they decide to go onto him, and they find Bai in a bad spot. They're gonna get the pick off Lanfang with that damage, and Senku is a little bit low, but 663 tried to go for him, does get that pick, but 663 just gotta trade his life away, and it looks like it's 2 members down from RRQ.
Yeah, overall, that's a good trade for Kagendra, right?
Oh, they have the board. They're gonna go for the Ihans with Xinglin there and that damage, but it looks like Harpus gets picked off. Lanfang makes him pay, but Xinglin with that force field suppression might have baited out his own teammate.
So it's really giving Kagendra that time to breathe. Oh,
they heroic charge right on back. Bai trying to pounce. He's under the tower, and the tower is not doing enough and keeping him alive, and Bai's going to be killed on this one. Kagendra making the play, catching a tiger.
That was the turret basically making a statement, right? It was like, hey, you left me to die. Sorry, buddy, you're dying too.
Well, the towers are talking to you, but Harpus is going to be picked off here. Lanfang with yet another flaming
looking for another one here as well.
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, taking the bottom T3 just like that. Xinglin has the force field suppression just to stay alive, but now 663 in a bad spot. The Infinite Fastest, Senku is a little bit low. He goes down, and then 2 members are a little bit low from RRQ, but somehow they're continuing on. Xinglin wants to go. The Infinite Fastest is going to be used to just get himself out of there, but they don't have any sort of
in the bottom lane, super minions in the mid. It's going to be a little bit of a hard task here for the side.
Oh, the Unbridled for just the end of the flaming palm, just enough. Lou making plays with that Zhang Pit.
All very subjective.
Okay, all right, here, and they find Lou, they got him knocked off. That's a good win, getting that pick off. That could open up a potential door here.
That one of them open the door. Right? Obviously, they are really reliant on Weera right now with the Gorge mobilization.
Oh, the board, they've got at least Weera locked in. They're going to try to do as much damage. They throw everything at him, and they do get the pick off. And now Harpus is up front. He's doing some work, and they find Senku. A double kill going the way of Harpus.
But bot side of the map here does have those minions charging through, but at the same time, we do get Lex going back to clear out that minion wave. Xinglin just to put pressure onto Ihans.
They actually find Lou, though. He does have his ult if he wants to go. Ihans is on the prowl, gets the nice Razor Cavalry. The Unending Sorrow from 663, who now is going to be knocked back with that Umbrella Outburst. They find Xinglin, and now RRQ on the run. And it looks like the single kill, but Kagendra holds. So checking every single brush. But now 663 is on the run. They have the board, and Lou gets the Tyrant here, but they get the pickup onto Senku. And the Ihans is a little bit low, needs to be a bit careful in terms of how they want to proceed. Bai is dealing with the Furball here. Infinite Fastest from Lanfang. He should be on out, but Lex is on the prowl. He flashes on forward, tries to go for the taking liberties, doesn't actually get the catch. 15 more seconds. RRQ still sticking around. They have that board. The Umbrella Outburst on the 3 is going to be nice on this one, but they don't really have the follow-up. Xinglin is still up in front, trying to deal with Lou on this one, but now they find Weera. They get the pick off, and the Sage of Sanctuary on Ihans, and RRQ somehow taking him down. Xinglin finding it in, but now here comes Lanfang. RRQ with no minions. It seems like they're going to be in a bit of a panic. How do they want to proceed?
They want to try and get these minions into the crystal, right?
Oh, they're going in. Senku, he actually tried to go for the minions, but he gets picked. Sage of Sanctuary for Xinglin. They're looking to trade. Sage of Sanctuary now used again, but they're going to take the crystal, and RRQ will take game 1.
Wow, wow, wow.
You take an advantage, but now with this draft, it's a little bit different. They're not able to find it, but they find 663, and that's going to be a pickoff, and that goes the way of Lanfang. That's going to open things up. Kagendra on the prowl. They're going to just continue.
25, but right now, both teams fighting around and posturing.
Oh, they found Xinglin. They had the numbers advantage. He was continuing to fight 1 versus 3. The rest of the team were not there to help follow up, and now with having an Earth mode, Bai taking a decent amount, who has to Unruly Blade, but they have the universal law to kind of just deal with the minions. With like a 3K net worth lead in favor of Kagendra, but they find the target that is Bai. He wasn't able to get out, and now 663 is on the run. They get the pick off, and Weera is starting to turn it up, and this is why Yanjian is just
from this territory, even with their backs against the wall. They go for a good defense.
Oh, they get the pick off. They find Lanfang. That's going to be the huge opening that they were looking for, and now Ihans is in a bad spot. He does get the pick up on a Harpus, so he turns this around. That might have been enough, but it looks like like he's gonna get away. No, by making him pay, and now Weira's in a bad spot. And again, he looks like he's gonna be picked off. And like deja vu of game one, losing Lanfeng, turning it into much more, not even having a T3. Does RRQ come back again?
Is this just like,
now is the time. Senku, the passive in a bad spot, and Harpus making him pay. Bai is getting a little bit low. He has a little bit of shield, and no, Lanfeng slicing him down. And now Ihans looking for the flank, not really gonna go. Kagendra still, it's 4-on-4.
Really have amassed some fans in the Philippines as well, but now it's going to be their chance to prove them right again and again and again. But Ihans doing a lot of damage, taking a lot of damage.
He's taking a lot. He's actually going to be gone on, and it looks like Harpus fighting him out, but Harpus gets a little bit low himself. He's going to trade his way of life, but he takes away Lanfeng, and 3 members down from Kagendra, and RRQ again looking to come back, but Lex has to run. He's level 17, something to take note of. But now with this Overlord potentially going to look to go, he dives over the wall, and Bai gets the Overlord with that Universal Law. Bai is being focused, he gets picked off, Lanfeng finds him, and now Ihans gets picked. Harpus is still up, he's gonna do his damage, but he's gonna trade his life away. 2 members down from RQ, 663 down, and now they've got Lex as well at Kagendra with 4 members. It looks like they're gonna march down mid and take this game.
This is all down to Shinlin. It kind of reminds me of Boom's last game against APG, but it might just take a little bit too long here for Shinlin to come back. He has the Sage Sanctuary, but there's too many minions, and the crystal goes to Kagendra.
Finally, they were able to close that game out, but it looked bad. But in the end,
they lose a lot of sustainability.
Yeah, but the Tyrant, it looks like it's been taken there. Lex just got the damage, and now Kagendra, Ihans with that Storm Strike, finding it, and Bai's gonna be down first blood, and 663 with the box! Oh, it's so good! And Senku's gonna be killed. 3 members of Kagendra setting it up, and with 3 members down, what a great team fight.
Bai for Weira trying to defend this T1 into the mid lane here, but now
Ihans under the tower, realizes he's got it. He dodges the cannon blast, but he's not able to dodge that one. Is Shinglin picking him down? RRQ are rolling.
It's as if into segments, but at the same time here, Kagendra maybe getting careful.
They find Ihans. They have the cannon blast. It's gonna be off the mark. Ihans looking to turn this, but why? And Bai makes it pay.
They are down by 2.5, take gold and 4 kills.
Yeah, the Azor, but the box, they do have it locked off with the Furball, and Lou's gonna be killed on this one. Stunlock or not, you don't really have much in terms of the butterfly effect, but they're deciding to go, and they find Weira, and Lex is making some plays. He does trade his life away, Lanfeng getting that kill, and now they're trying to just hold on this mid T2.
Yeah, I mean, they have to, right? If they open, I feel like this is kind of like the most carry of the Marshall we've seen so far.
Senku. They do the damage, but the Unending Sorrow just barely keeping him alive, but that's a key ult in this next potential team fight here. They got Furball, they find Lou, and now they've got Weira, which is the bigger target, and Bai getting that kill, and now RRQ with the Cannon Blast, finding out Lou yet again. They want to go, the Kachusen is going to be eaten by that minion, and now RRQ continuing to see
RRQ actually take the lead.
They find it, they get the pick, but the force field suppression, Ihans is going to be fine with the Cannon Blast, and that's going to be enough damage, and Lex with yet another pick off.
Huge pick off here. Obviously Vanguard down to the bottom side of the map has been taken out. Top side here, gorge mobilization.
Nice little force field was Arasha. They were ruined and pushing him back, but Ihans is tanky enough, and Jinglin tried to go for the truth, but he didn't get him off the backboard, and Ihans is going to be killed. They find Lou, who's going to be going back into the fountain, and now 663 turning it up. They have the control, and RRQ will take game number 3.
RRQ, they tried to come back from the crystal in game number 2 and made a devastating performance here in game number 3.
Has to just deal with these 2 members, but now in the top lane, Jinglin gets dove on. Kagendra taking the fight to him.
Yes, there we go. Trade. Opposite side of the map there for Kagendra.
Flashes forward, tries to go for this. Ihans, he's going to get picked off, and Bai with a nice rotation, and Weira pounces back to safety. Here come the rest of the rear. RRQ are taking the fight to him, and they want to go. Harpus is doing some work, and they find Lanfeng. They get the pick, and he gets on back to safety. So RRQ
here, maybe he can take the fight now.
All the Wings of Judgment on. It's going to be scattered throughout. The Crimson is back in his cage. The Tremor Smash onto Lanfeng, zoning him away, and Bai, it looks like he's taking that one, but they trade away 663's life.
That radiance is going to slow everyone down.
Oh, Xinglin has to use the Final Frenzy just to stay alive. The flash away, he's going to be there, but 663 looking to keep him alive, but Xinglin gets picked up. Weira hunts him down, and he gets that kill. So
got the animation just onto the board just yet.
Lou, he goes for the Mulberry Power, finds Pi. He tried now they're going to decide to go, but the Trevor Smash is not going to really connect. The Wings of Judgment pushing him back. 663 is a little bit low. The Tyrant is going to be leashed back in, and Harpus gets the pick. They find Lan Feng, but Harpus is in a bad spot. He trades his life away. Now Ions is on the run. Gets one last whatever on before he goes down, and Xinglin will get that one. Now Bai is being chased down. Weira does that damage. He gets the double, and Kagendra turning this around. It's a 2 for 2, but more importantly, they take the mid T1.
2 for 2, but
Bai goes right on top of him. The Mulberry Power is used in return. Here's the Wings of Judgment on the back, trying to cover the retreat. Ihans is looking to solo the back line, but he goes for Harpus, but he gets on his dragon, and Bai has already been picked off, but they find Ihans. They get that kill. They trade them away.
Yep, trade
Bai's up in about 3 or so seconds. The Tyrant is about half life if they want to go. They find Lou, who gets out on this one. The Final Frenzy gets it, and Weira gets picked off. And here's the Trevor Smash. That's not going to connect, but it doesn't really matter. You've already got Weira, which is a huge win for RRQ.
Yeah, Weira is going down as that Shadow Tyrant is on the line. Can Bai stay alive? Can Ihans mitigate some damage?
Tries to go for the whatever, gets the pick off onto Lex. He's looking to turn this, but he trades his life away. Xinglin making it pay. It's a 2 for 2.
2 for 2, that's mid for support for Clash and Jungle.
One sort of catch RRQ have a chance. 663's in a bad spot. Weira's going to be picked off, and that might have been the opening. 663 have been creating a lot of havoc. He was pushing them away. Nobody could come help support Weira.
For there, because obviously they don't have the super mini just yet. Ihans.
Oh, they try to go for Lex. Lex is going to be gone on, but no, Bai says not just yet. They do get the pick, but Ihans is going to be killed as well. Harpus is there. He's got now it looks like they want to go 663 looking for the jump in. Gets only one, and it happens to be Senku. He's going to be back, but Harpus, Infinite Vastness is on back. RRQ are on all-out retreat. Harpus is on the front. Sage's Sanctuary, and it looks like Ihans. He's going to be picked off, and they get the kill. Harpus with that damage. The Wings of Judgment onto 663. He's trying to dodge it. He gets picked off, and now Kagendra with 4 members. They're somehow looking to hold the Vanguard in the bottom lane, so they need to be a little bit careful. Look at this side, over the Tempest Dragon is so low, and it looks like Weira gets this Tempest Dragon. The 663 is trying to get on back to safety. Bai has already been killed, and they find Harpus as well. Kagendra are doing it as they've taken 4 members down. 663 is the last man standing, trying to deal with the minions, but he will be killed as well. And Kagendra, off of the Tempest Dragon and the Ace, are going to march it down the mid lane, and they will send this game, this series, to a 5th game.
It had to be done here. We have been starved of a best of 5 for the past 2 days, and we have Kindo. No kills onto the board. Very slow game.
Xinglin, he's going to give up first blood. Senku with the winning strategy.
What you want to do as a Liempo, you want to make sure you're face checking in.
They find Ihans in a bad spot. He's stuck in this cubby hole. It looks like he might be able to go down, but the Final Frenzy is not enough to keep him up, and Ihans going down to Bai. They find
go down.
He's on the wrong side of town, though, and it looks like he's going to be knocked around the Final Frenzy, but how much more can they go? He tried to go for Lex to turn this, but Ihans is now, it's going to be revealed that he doesn't really have much, and they're going to give the kill to Xinglin.
Obviously, managed to get it. Obviously, the smite was taken away by RRQ. Bai.
They'll run off first. That's going to be the first one, and now they're trying to go for the Razor Cavalry with that pushback. They find Lan Feng, and now with Bai's Heaven and Earth Bow, they have a decent amount if they want to turn this, and they want to go. They're getting chased at this.
Ammo to keep the lights on.
Senku has to use the passive. Xinglin with a nice little flank, but he actually doesn't push anybody away. No. He actually gets to safety. Ihans is not in a great spot. The Final Frenzy going to be used, and he's going to actually just survive. But Bai, it might not be as lucky. He is so low, somehow limping away. The winning strategy is going to be helped out. He actually takes that with that Stampede, keeping him back.
Those Vanguards get wiped out before Kagendra try and pull the trigger.
Yeah, the mid lane is going to be the problem, and now they're going to go. The Umbrella Outburst is going to be used. The Final Frenzy, they had Crystal taking a little bit of damage. Do they have enough? And it doesn't look like they have. Oh, they do, and somehow Kagendra pulling this one out. They're going to move on.
Kagendra are going to be advancing into the lower brackets, ladies and gentlemen. Their end is not nigh. It's only going to be that rematch against Boom.
All right.